Good afternoon. It's Friday, the 8th of November. It's 1 p.m. here in the UK. Welcome to the channel, The Fifth Guardian. I'm your host, Tony Hunt, where today I am player of games. But it's not my story. It's not your story. Today's story is real racing free. It's gold harvesting. It's racing in multiple series. Let's see how we get on. Let's share the iPad screen. There we go. Let's have a bit of audio. So good so far. Right. So what I've been saying, effectively from Sunday, which will equate to a total of 16 days till the next release, is I want to get 70 gold a day. And so far, I've been achieving that. So the question remains, can I keep doing that? Bearing in mind, this series is getting close to being 100% completed in terms of how far I can take each of those series. Some of those series will be 100%, other series will be a lot less. So I thought I'd start with the F1 Reloaded, which is the F1 Volante racing car. So in yesterday's stream, I purchased it and I was just waiting for it to be delivered. It did get delivered. I have applied the first level of upgrades. So each of them are at one. I'm not going to apply the second level of upgrade because it's gold. Now, if I get past 25%, maybe. And the reason why I say that is on 25%, I'll only get a gold of 7, yet the cheapest upgrade in terms of tier 2 is 9. If we go to some of the other engine upgrade, it's 12. So we'll have to wait and see on that. I do think I can get to 25% because, again, if I just come out, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tiers that will have 3 races. So I only need effectively to do 5 races to get to 25%, and I'll also have one of the time trials available. So I think this is a real possibility. I can easily get to 25%. So let's shut up talking and start racing. Okay. Oh, Interlagos. Very good. Speed Snap. Now, I can't even remember how this track goes now, so I'm going to have to... Oh, this is the slowest corner, isn't it? I remember this one. Now, isn't there another slow corner after this as well? No, there isn't. So let's get on with it. $172. Ooh. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so that was a victory. So here's the key. How much percentage will I get? So I got $3,000 M. Obviously, that's the first time I've got a reward in M dollars today. I purposely stayed away from M dollars because I wanted to see how far I could get with this car. $5%. So 5% will mean 5 races, which I will be able to do. 5 races first should mean, worst case scenario, 24%, and I've still got the time trial. So I'm going to get to 25% and get some gold, which is excellent news. Right. Next, I'm going to do the Cup. I'm going to do the Endurance last. I'm going to be a bit messy because, you know, why not? Let's have a bit of fun. There we go. So I'm already in 10th. Probably want to stay on this side because I can cut them on the inside. These next two, I think. Almost. So up into 8th. Made that 7th. Made that 6th. Not particularly clean, but, you know, it's real racing. 4th. 3rd. Okay, so I'm going to win this. I can already tell. There we go. 2nd. Wonderful overtake there on the inside. And I'm in 1st already. Okay, so that's good. That's good. That's excellent. A lap of 118, but that was from a standing start, so should do better in terms of time this time round. So again, I wonder, of all the people that went early and had early purchase of the Interlagos so they could also win this car, do you feel aggrieved? Because I think I would, to be fair. Even though they said early access, it was early access by 6 weeks. It's not particularly good, is it? And it costs £20 this in the UK. I didn't get it. I've never done an in-game purchase, and I don't intend to start. The only thing that worries me, if so many people complain, will they go, yeah, you're right, we need to do an exclusive purchase. That's the bit that worries me. But we'll see. We'll see what Real Racing 3 decide to do in their next release. So I'm first, 500 yards almost ahead. Yeah, it's all coming back to me now, this track layout. And this car is obviously, being an F1 car, is a nice car to drive. There we go. It's the first. Not quite hit the fame threshold though. So I only got, 25,000 there for 3 laps. That's not bad. Still got plenty of durability, so that's good. Time trial opens up. Let's do the endurance. So it'd be interesting what it puts here. 12 miles. I'm going to have to go some. I mean, fortunately, the car is, it's got durability in it. So getting to 12 shouldn't be too difficult. Okay, that's one car passed. 2, 3. There we go. Okay, we're off. We're in the mix. So I'm in 7th. I'm not going to overtake anyone else because I think I'm going to get at least 20 seconds when I pass the finish line. There we go, 20 seconds it was. I still don't want to overtake this guy because I've still got more than 80 seconds. Now I'll get him. I'm up into 6th. So I've effectively got to do 5 laps. So it is a big ask. And if that was a real F1 car, I'd have wrecked my race and the guys in front. But it's not, so we carry on racing. There we go. So that's 2 laps down, 3 laps to go. If I want to get first in this endurance competition, it probably will mean the car will need servicing. But I might have a cheeky punt at some of the other races. That means have a go. Come on, let's catch this guy. Yeah, so I like this car and I like this track. Once you get the hang of it, it's pretty good. I feel like I'm more suited to racing on this track than I was with the Haas when I did the event. Welcome to everyone that's joined. I hope your Friday's going okay. I hope you've had a good week and you're looking forward to the weekend. I know I am. I know I have had a very good week, and I am definitely looking forward to the weekend. Okay, so let's get him. So I see 4th. I probably have to get a move on though if I'm going to get first, because the cars are definitely drying up now in terms of being overtaking them. But there's one. I've only got 20 seconds left on the clock as well. There we go. So that's that. I've got 3rd. I'll get an extra 20 seconds for passing the finish line. But I might struggle to get first. I can't see me doing 12 miles in 25 seconds. But I could possibly see me doing it if I can catch this guy in front. There's 11.1. Probably just not going to do it. Oh, there we go. Oh, first. Alexander says hi. Welcome back, Alexander. Thanks for joining. I hope your day is going very well. Good to have you with us. Not quite got the fame update though, but that was a good effort. Car still doesn't need servicing. Have we got 15% on the board? Skip video. We've got 15% on the board. I am tempted to do what's 1, 2, 2. Oh, it's not enough. Right, there we go. As I thought. Right, okay. So I'll do the elimination then. I will get 25%, and I'll and ah about what I do in terms of spending gold. So I'll do the elimination, and then I shall do the time trial, and hopefully that'll take me to 25% and the first reward. If not, I'll come back tomorrow. I'm pretty sure I will get it tomorrow. I do like this car. This is not a bad car at all. There we go. And we're in first. So it's just a case of staying there now. So the worst I can finish is 6, and I'm in first, and I am coming up to 100 yards ahead. So it's looking good. The only thing is, will it go to 20% if I finish first? If it does, I've got a really good chance of getting 25% by completing the time trial. Just trying to work it out, actually. So if we've got 5 tiers of free, so that's 15, so 20. So yeah, each 25% needs 5 firsts or 5 completions. So I think I will hit 25%. So that'll be 7 gold. It all helps. It's not a lot of gold, but it all counts. So I'm in first. I'm 300 yards ahead. The worst I can finish in a second, will be second. There we go. Excellent. Still haven't quite got past that fame, but it's close. Don't service the car. I'm not going to do the head-to-head. I'll quite happily wait till tomorrow because I'm at 20%, and I'm confident if I do the time trial, I'll get to 25%, and I'll get some gold. So let's get it done. Just need to stay on track. There we go. So far, so good. I do like this race course, though. This is a good track. Stay on. There you go. That's it. That's the slow corner done. It's almost Phil Peltz now to the end of the lap. There we go. That's 25% and the first reward of the day. Oh, not quite upper level though. Let's collect that. 83,000 dollars. I'm not going to service it just yet, although I don't know why, because there's probably not a lot else I can do. 25%. $7 reward. Up to 385. Now I'll service the car. So let's get that serviced. And it's free. Is it 3 hours? Yeah. Free service, but it takes 3 hours. So I probably won't race that again today. That car I will race again in tomorrow's stream. Okay, so that's the first series down. Still showing a 66% for motorsports though. So unfortunately, I've not had an impact there. That doesn't surprise me. I've only really done 5 races. So it doesn't surprise me I'm not gone up a percentage. Into road collection, I'm going to go to season 2 and into the Italian Menagerie. Now, there's not a lot left for me to do here, so I'm just going to do my best at completing the races that are available to me. So I'm going to start with the elimination. I'm going to start with the slowest car, and then I'll just work my way through the cars until I get first. Alfreeza, welcome along. He's put, well, your level is so high. Yeah, unfortunately, I've been playing this a long time. I'm not the best, but that's for sure. If you see my driving, you'll know that. But yeah, it's just perseverance and having to go at it most days. But what I'm working on at the moment is getting my gold back up to over 1,000 gold, ready for the next release, which is effectively a week on Monday. Although I won't actually play the new release until Tuesday, a week on Tuesday. And already I can tell I'm going to struggle to catch first place with this car. But I am catching. So there's 60 seconds. Well, yeah, 60 seconds left for me to catch second and hopefully first. So there's a possibility, outside chance. Could have made up a lot more time if I'd have broken just a little bit earlier there, I reckon. There we go. I do find this particular track, the shorter track in Silverstone, very hard to overtake. And quite often I find if you've only got 4 laps in a cup, it's difficult to come first. But I reckon I might get second here. Okay, so that means I've effectively got 40 seconds to try and get first. But it does mean getting this corner spot on, which I haven't. So again, I'm not going to win with this car, but it was worth giving it a go. You never know, it might take my fame level up. So this not so good car still earns me 66. Oh, there we go, so close. So I reckon a faster car, I'll give the Reventon a go next. A faster car should do that elimination event. Touch and go. Oh. Oh, so close. So close. So, yeah, it didn't even get me the 66 goal, so it's sacked. Elimination again. I'm going to do the Reventon. I'm not sure what servicing is left on this car or durability, but we'll just race what we can. But problem with this car is it's not particularly very good at handling, but it is fast. So if I can get around the corners, there we go. Okay, I'm going to win this. So that'll be a first. I can already tell I'm going to win this quite easily. There we go. And by being in the lead as well, I can start going slower into the corners with this car because you see it just loses the back end quite easily, which isn't a surprise being a Lamborghini. I think they're all the same in this game. I don't know what they're like in real life. Haven't got that much money, but I put money on they're like that in real life. There we go. Look at that. Almost lost it going slow through there. So I'm first. I'm 100 yards ahead. The worst I can finish is fifth. Just got to stay in front. And will this be the car that takes me up another fame level? "100 yards ahead still. She's losing it all over the place. Worst I can finish now is third, but I want that first. I've already got second. I want to get first now. Oh, this car does not like corners. There we go. First. Have I got the fame? Yeah, whatever. Go on. You can do it. Oh, still not gone up a level. Still not gone up a level. Surely the next race. Plenty of durability left on this car as well. So I think today I'm probably going to complete all that I can on this series. Let me just have a look. So I can do that race. I cannot do that race. So there's only one more race. There's an elimination there. Right. So what I'll do is the elimination. And again, I'll use the Reventon. And if that doesn't work, I'll give the Ferrari a go. So there's only two more races at this moment in time that I can get on this particular series. And I'm not doing any upgrades because I'm focusing on acquiring gold ready for the next release. Okay, so I'm going to pass these two, and then I'm going to be on the outside and hopefully get some of the ones that are on the inside. There we go. I'm up into 4th already. It's the shorter track. I'm going to go on to the inside now. Up into 3rd, up into 2nd, up into 1st. Excellent. What a nice little car this is. Surely the fame's going to go up a level this time. Sliding round the corner, holding my own, kind of. Worst I can finish now is third. I'm 100 yards ahead. It's looking good for another first. Will I go up another fame level, though? That's, for me, is the question. Worst I can finish is second. I'm 150 yards ahead. There we go. There we go. Another first. Yes. Excellent. Come on. Let's do this. Do we go up? We do not. We are right on the edge there. Right on the edge. Still got some durability left in that car. Nothing, though, available to race in, though. Because they're all done. Just the cups available, which I haven't got a car with that level of PR. And there's only one race, one cup I can go in, but not with the Reventon, only with the Ferrari. So, will this be the race that takes me up a fame level? Let's give it a go, see what happens. Up into 17th, whoops a daisy, up into 15th. I'm going to sneak down the outside here. No, into the inside, sorry. Now on the outside, take these two, up into 8th. Go onto the inside now. Up into 7th, again onto the inside of this next corner. Inside of the next corner again, swapping over to the other side. I'm up into 5th. I'll get this guy, I'm going to take him on the outside, I think, so I can get good pace into the straight. There we go. So I've got 3 laps to go and 3 cars to overtake. And I'm catching second and third. And I'm going to get them in this little chicane coming up. There we go. Not even before the chicane. I lost it a bit there, though. So I won't get first. But the car is faster. So look at that. We're in first. So this will be the last race I can do in this particular series until I apply an upgrade to any of the cars, which I'm not going to do this side of an update due. So 3 laps to go. I'm in first. It's just a case of keeping there, and then that is this series finished. 100 yards ahead. Sliding a bit all over the place. But I don't mind when I'm in the lead and I can live with such mistakes. There we go. Now we'll storm ahead. 100 yards ahead, 150, 200 yards ahead, 250, 300 yards ahead. $500 yards ahead, 550 yards ahead, 600 yards ahead. Let's see how that gap closes now. So the real gap is about 300 yards. Still got 2 laps to go. I'm confident now I'm going to get a fame update after winning this race. But I suspect the Ferrari will need servicing, which is fine because it's not needed again today. And probably won't be driven now for quite some time. So it could be round about the 40 minute mark that we get our second set of gold rewards. So I'm 900 yards ahead of second. Make that 1,000. But we'll see once we get round this corner what the real gap is. Yeah, and it's 600 yards. So that's not bad. Final lap. Can't see me getting caught. Going to finish first. It'll be the final race available in this series. And hopefully I'll go up a fame level as well, which I think is 66 gold, which will obviously mean I've done my 70 gold for today. And I've caught back markers as well. There we go. A first. Al Freezer's asking where I'm from. I'm from England. I live in Yorkshire in England. Yeah, so in the UK effectively, and the time here is 20 minutes to 2. Do I go up a fame level? Yes, we do. Excellent. Is it still 66 gold? Yes, it is. So very happy with that. So my target, if I'm to achieve 70 gold a day for the next, well, effectively until a week on Tuesday, this is day 6. I needed to be at 420 gold, and I'm at 451. So I'm on target. I'm slightly above target. One could argue at the moment I'm hitting 75 gold a day. I know I can't keep that up, but I'm quite happy with that. Car needs servicing. That's as far as I can get in this particular series without applying some upgrades. I don't want to spend any gold, so I won't be applying any upgrades. So the series finishes at this moment in time on 92%. That's not too bad at all. So season 2 now still sits at 97%. And overall, my road collection now sits at 73%. Okay, so now we go into the exclusive series where I have 3 exclusive series open, and I'm just going to go through them one by one. Don't expect to be completing any of these series, but I'll move them on, and over the next few streams, I'm sure I can get all of these up to 100%. Alfreeza's put quite far from my country. Where are you from? If you don't mind putting that in the chat. Understand if you don't want to, but yeah, you say far away. Whereabouts? If you don't mind putting that into the chat. But yeah, definitely welcome along. Thank you very much for joining. And thank you very much for commenting in the chat. So any cup that I've done, I'm not going to do again. So it looks like I've done that already. Or maybe I took a look at it and thought 3 laps, I'm not going to do it. Do you know what? Let's give it a go. It's 3 laps. Let's see what we can do with it. It's Laguna Seca in 3 laps is hard, especially... Oh, Malaysia. Wow. Okay. Yeah, very far away. Welcome along, though. Thank you for joining. Yeah, 3 laps around this track is hard in terms of coming first, specifically if you're racing against other human opponents that effectively have a similar speed to you or a similar car with PR. And obviously, everyone that's racing in this exclusive series has a car that's fully upgraded. So I think this is going to be hard to win in 3 laps, but we'll give it a go. So already I think I'm behind, because by this corner I'd want to be in 14th. Because I really would want to be. Oh yeah, I reckon I'm about 5 places behind where I want to be to have any chance of winning. But we'll see. We'll see how we get on. There we go. Up into 12th, up into 11th. Up into 10th. I've got 9 cars to overtake in 2 laps. This is going to be hard work. That's another car gone. I've got 8 cars to overtake. He's going to come back at me, but then he'll fall away. Yep. So there's a few places where I should have overtaken a car and I haven't. So I really don't think I'm going to get first. But we'll set a place, and then in another stream, I'll attempt to improve on it. So I'm up into 7th. So I've got 6 cars to overtake now, and just over a lap to do it in. There we go, 6. Can I get 5th before this corner? I think I can, you know. There we go. So I've got 4 cars to potentially overtake in what will be the last lap. And I've lost it. There we go. So I'm not going to win for sure now. I've effectively made 3 mistakes. Places where 2 times places where I've not been able to overtake, and then obviously that skid there. And it's as simple as that in terms of costing you a win. And I'm going to get this car back on the inside. There's a possibility of getting third still, though, but I'm not going to win. There we go. That's my favourite bit there, to slingshot around fourth. Possibility of getting third. It might be the very last corner. There we go. I haven't slid this time. I'm going to get third. There we go. But that's it. Third it is. That's definitely winnable. I effectively made 3 mistakes, 1 on each lap, and that cost me first. But I'll just have 1 attempt at that and then move on to the next next race. I think I've only got cups to do on this, so 82%. There we go. So next, Silverstone. Let's just go through them, see how we do. So we're 50 minutes into the stream. I've achieved, technically speaking, what I want to do on a daily basis, which is the 70 gold target. In fact, I'm 30 gold up. Now, with this being 5 laps, I reckon this is also quite winnable. Oh, wow. Got a few cars there. Up into 5th. So effectively 4 cars to overtake, 4 laps to do it in. That's a car a lap. Nice and straightforward. Even when I get a skid. Oh dear, I've lost it now. Oh, come on. So I have noticed with this car, it's really nippy, but when you lose it big time. So again, that's a mistake that might have cost me first place. But let's see. Slow. There you go. I don't think it has, you know. I reckon I can overtake 2 cars on this lap, and that'll put me back on course. But I do need to overtake 2 cars. There we go. So that's 1. And that's 2. I can see that I'm definitely going to get second this lap as well. So not all is lost despite that mistake. And it's simply the fact there's more laps. There's more laps, and therefore a mistake can be hidden a little bit easier than if you've only got 3 laps. Now, you could argue that was a mistake, but I seem to manage to come out of it, and I've got second. So I've got a whole lap to get first. Just need to try and reduce those skids, which just simply means going a little bit slower through the corners. So she almost gave a backhand away then. But yeah, I held it. And look at that. Right on first tail now. In fact, I reckon I might even get them. There we go. Neck and neck. I'm first now. Just got to hold my own. Maybe drive just a little bit slower so I don't start skidding all over the place. I'm 80 yards ahead. And through that nasty little corner there, there's 2 other places where I've lost it that are coming up that I've just got to make sure I don't this time. First, 100 yards ahead. Try not to skid, please. I'm going to brake a little bit earlier just to make sure. Seems like I'm in the lead. I'm quite good at defending, so I'm not too worried about being overtaken. There we go. That's first. Okay. Hopefully we've still got enough durability to do another race. So I have. What I might do though is one of the longer circuits. So that's only 5 laps. That's 5 laps. Might do that one. That's 4 laps. Okay, so there aren't any particularly long laps. That's 5 laps. Okay, so that's probably a good one to do. And that's 4. So I'm going to do the Mount Panorama because that's a good long track. It's a track I like. It's 5 laps. I should be able to get first on this. And then that'll be this car done for the time being. Okay, this is going to be harder than what I thought. There we go. So 11th. Struggling now getting up that hill. Now it goes. Up into 8th. 7th, 6th, maybe. Yep. 5 cars to overtake. I see 4 of them ahead. So first is shot off into the distance. So a bit of work to be done here. I've got 4 laps. I've only got 3 cars to overtake, but the first is shot off. So he might be difficult to catch. I can get third and second though. So that's third. That's second. I'm in second. And now first is coming back into view. So first lap, I'm in second. I've got 4 laps to go. I see first. I'm hunting him down. Just a case of whether I can or not. So there we go. First is definitely being hunted, that's for sure. I do like that corner. This one a little bit more difficult. You can end up sliding there. There we go. So I'm going to get him on the corner as we turn around. Can I still get him? Yes. Slingshot around. There we go. First. All right, let's see if we can pull away now. It's looking good for another victory. $100 ahead. We're on lap 3. We've got 3 laps, including this one to do. It's looking like a victory. So as soon as you've got quite a few laps, you can normally cover up an error if you make one, like me just doing that one there. And this car, as I said, when you lose it, it's difficult to get it back. But I am in the lead, only by 30 yards. There we go. Okay, now we start to extend our lead. 150 yards ahead. Fourth of 5 laps, 200 yards ahead now. Just a case of staying ahead, keeping me composure, try not to lose it in the corners and end up skidding for half a mile. 250 yards ahead now. There we go. That was nicely done. And again, hopefully not going to lose it. No. No, 230, 250 yards ahead. Okay, now we can pull away again. 300 yards. 400 yards. 500 yards ahead. Didn't lose it that time. That's good. Final lap. Final race in this car today. Still got 2 more cars to race in. There we go. Round the corner. A much better day with this car today. Whee. Final part of the final lap. There we go. That's another victory. That's another first. And another car completed in terms of racing today. Lee Melvin on the YouTube chat waves his hand to say hi. Hi, Lee. Welcome back. Thanks for joining. Good to have you with us. Hope your Friday's going okay. There we go. Car needs servicing. Let's get it serviced and we'll race that again tomorrow. Another first. And that's now sitting at 85%. Next up, the McLaren MP4/4. Now, this has been all over the place. So I've got a 4th there, a 2nd there, a 3rd there. Right, so that's only 3 laps. That's only 3 laps. Is that only East Circuit? Right, I'm going to do that one first because that's quite a short track. Let's see what we can do. Oh. 3 laps is going to be hard to do. Thinking about it. But let's give it a go. So I'm up into 13th. The key is not to lose this one like that. 10th, 9th. So I'm in 8th. I've got 2 laps, 7 cars to overtake. And it doesn't help when I do that. Okay, let's get this car here. So up into 6. It's another one that I'm not going to win. I can tell already. I might not even finish on the podium. Oh, not if I do that. That poor fella got knocked off by me. That was a bit harsh. So final lap. I see some people have put comments in the chat. I'll read them out once I've done this lap. And I am not even going to finish on the podium. So that's going to be tough to win. Might need to get my elbows out for that. So that's 5th. Dylan Durante says, Hola de Argentina. So I'm assuming you're from Argentina. Welcome along. And Sebastian Pinto says he's from India. So, yeah, we're getting quite an audience joining us today from all sorts of places. Welcome along, everyone. Hope your Friday morning, Friday afternoon, Friday evening is going well. So that's another one that I've not done very well at. What we got? The Nürburgring, but it's the shorter one. So I'm going to give that a go. Let's see how we get on. Struggling with this car. Oh, I'm going to be sliding all over the place, I'm sure, on this one. I'm going to go and stay out of trouble. So I'm going to go around the outside. There we go. That's it. That's better. So I'm up into 16th, hopefully up into 14th. Again, I'm going to go round the outside and then into the inside. There we go. Sneak into 8th, is it? Yeah. So I've got 6 laps. So much better opportunity of getting first. So lap 1, I'm in 8th. Make that 7th. Hopefully soon to become 6. I saw him move at the last minute and I thought I'm going to hit him. So now I'm back into 14th. So again, I just struggle with this car. So both the Morgan Plus 6 and the McLaren MP4/4, I've been struggling with these cars. Alans says hello and is asking why purple. I'll explain shortly. After I've done this race, I'll go through what I do. It's specific to the car when I've upgraded it to 100%, but I'll explain once I've just finished this race. Okay, so I'm back up into 8th, and this is with 3 laps to go. So I've got to really push. I think there's an outside chance I can still win this, but not if I make another mistake like I did on the last lap. Yeah, I'm thinking no now. Yeah, that's cost me again. Right, is he there? Ugh. So it's another race. I'm not going to finish on the podium by the looks of it. But we keep trying. We don't give up, and we slowly improve. It's a shame because I think that was a winnable race. Never mind. There we go. Fifth. Not so good. So to answer the question, why purple? It's no specific reason why purple, but it's really an indication, a visual indication to me that I've got that car upgraded to 100%. So you'll notice, like, if I go into the Morgan, it's also purple. So what I tend to do when I can, and you can't do it on all the cars, is when I've got the car upgraded to 100%, that means you can select a color and you get it for free, basically. Yeah. Now, I select purple because it's a bit garish. And then the other thing I tend to do, if I can, is I go into the rims and into the HRE rims. I select the one with the the yellow circle. So it just stands out, maybe a little bit garishly, but it just means when I'm racing a car, I immediately know that car is at 100%. So if a car isn't at 100%, i.e., it's not fully upgraded, it'll just be its normal color. So, like, if I go into the CC850, that hasn't changed. And the reason why I don't paint it at all is if I selected, you have to pay gold. I'm not paying gold just to paint the car. Not a chance. No chance whatsoever. So yeah, so that's why I do it. When it's fully upgraded, you can change the paint and it's free. And yeah, if only the game had the well, it kind of does for if I go back in, go into the exclusive, I couldn't believe I got to change the McLaren to a different color. So it does have the original. Yeah. It's just I decided to, sort of like you could argue it's sacrilege, but that's just how I know that a car is fully upgraded, and that's just the thing I've done for a long time now. So yeah, there we go. Uh, Unfortunately, my driving with this car is horrendous. So I've had 2 drives and 2 fails, and I'm not doing the. Should I do the Le Mans? Do you know what? I might do the Le Mans. Let's give the Le Mans a go because at least for the most part, it's it's straight. Can we do any better? I've only got 2 laps, so you see, no one's changed the colour on the McLaren, so my car sticks out. So if you ever race against another human opponent and they have a purple car, there's a real possibility it might be me. There we go. See, look at that. I'm already up to 5th. Although I did almost lose it again. So there we go. There we go. We've got 2nd. No, I haven't. I'm still in 3rd. Yeah, struggling with this car overall. Never mind. Marco Santos says McLaren Senna. Yes, it is. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, look at that. I've got first. There we go. Yeah, I did. I couldn't believe you could change the paint on this car to whatever you wanted. So I thought, yeah, I'm doing it. I think in this stream where I upgrade it to 100%, I think I literally shout out, "No way can you change the color? That's sacrilege!" But I'm doing it anyway. So ironically, on Le Mans, I'm doing a lot better than what I did on the other tracks. I'll keep him behind, not let him overtake. He's starting to have a good old look around me, but I'm staying in front. Oh, there we go. Oh, hey, whoa. See that opponent there? Tried to take you out. Not going to happen. So sometimes people complain about the fact I crash into cars, but they crash into you as well. So there we go. Round the corner. First lap done. I'm in first. Possible chance of getting a first at last. And you never know. There might be a bit of durability left on this car. But we'll see. Either way, after this car, there's only one more car to race. And fingers crossed, the race tomorrow, racing the other car tomorrow will enable me to achieve 100%. But we'll see. So we've been going an hour and 20 minutes. I've got this car to race, and then the McLaren Artura. So I'm doing all right now. I'm 300 yards ahead. So it is looking good for a win at last. But I have struggled with this car. Coming up to 500 yards ahead. Funny how I'm driving it a lot better now. I do think it's a case of if you're trying to overtake, you go off the racing line, and that's with this car specifically, you end up having problems. There we go. Final part of lap 2, which is the final lap. And at last I have a first. A long way to go with this car, though. Long way. Okay, there we go. And that's a first. There we go. Car needs servicing. So that's another car finished for today. Moving on to the McLaren Artura. So that's only up to 83%. So we've got 85, 83, and 85. Now, I think the McLaren Artura, I'm going to be in a position in regards to completing this, I think tomorrow, which will be 45 gold. Probably not today, but let's see how we get on. I'm going to do the elimination first. Let's see if we can win this. I'm still in last place. No, I'm not. Sneak down the middle, sort of. Nan the inside. Up into second. Get this guy on the inside, maybe? No. Stay right behind him, though. Get him on the inside now. Oh, dear. He went off track. I don't know what happened there. I had nothing to do with me, Gov. I was nowhere near him. I was just doing my own race. So we have got first. I'm 180 yards ahead. Worst I can finish is fourth. Round that corner, stay on track. Worst I can finish is third. I'm in first. I'm 100 yards ahead. Took that corner a bit wide. Worst I can finish is now second. Second is 110 yards behind me, but it's looking good for the win. There we go. First. So that's another first. That's another victory. This series is definitely closing in on completion. Let's see how we get on. What have we got left? I'm not going to do the head-to-head. At least not yet. We've got a speed record and a head-to-head. Oh, I've also got the cup. Okay, so I'm going to leave the head-to-heads because I don't think I've quite got enough. I'll do the speed record. I mean, there is a possibility I probably could do this today, but I think I'm going to leave it for completion for tomorrow just to keep my average gold collection up to 70. So what am I doing here? This is a speed record. Okay. So I'm going to start further back from the starting line because I think this part of the track is the fastest part. So we'll just go a bit back now. There we go. And then we'll start from here. So let's go. There we go. Brake assist to off from low. Let's get that first. There we go. Thank you very much. Slightly into the sides, but that's another first. So brake assist back to low. Let's just finish the lap, knowing we've been victorious. There we go. First it is. Yeah, so I reckon I probably could do this to 100% by doing the head-to-heads next. But I'm going to hold off and complete it tomorrow for the reason of, keeping up with the 70%. So I'm just going to do the Dubai Cup. So this will probably be the last race today. And it is 10 laps, so it will be going on for quite a bit. And the stream's an hour and a half long, so it's about right to end. I think a couple of hours is about right. Now I'm going to go around the outside again just to stay out of trouble. But it does eventually then go to the inside. There we go. So I'm up to 11th. I'm up to 10th. I'm up to 8th. 7th. 6th. 5th. I'll hold there. That's fine. I've got 9 laps after this and only 4 cars to overtake. Now, this car I do very much like driving. It's good to handle. It's got good downforce. You're not skidding all over the place in this car. This is a good car to drive. There we are. I'm up to 2nd already. Here we go for first. Maybe not. There we go. First before the end of the first lap. So I've got 9 more laps of this. So it's another. It is a 15-minute race, this one. So I'm first and I'm 200 yards ahead. Oh, there we go. A little bit too fast around that corner. So at the end of lap 2, I suppose I probably should focus on setting a fast lap as I'm so far ahead. So I'm 300 yards ahead. That was a 1:30.582. So that's definitely a 15-minute race. The exit out to that corner, that's in 2 laps I've got that wrong. Just pause that for a second. Okay. Hey. Probably won't set a fastest lap this time then. No, I don't think so. But let's see if I can get under 1:30. 700 yards ahead. See if we can get this corner right as well. No. That'll be a no. So if we can get this corner right. There you go. That's it. Perfect. Am I going to beat 1:30? Yeah, we're in the 1:29s, but only just. Now 1,000 yards in the lead. Not even halfway yet. Let's see if we can get this right this time. No. Oh. Every time on that lap, every time on that corner, apart from the first lap, and the only reason why I probably didn't do it in the first lap because there were so many cars, I was staying out of trouble. And again. This will be a slower lap. There we go, a 1:30.86. Very slow. Let's see if we come on. Let's smash 1:29. There you go. That's better. So I'm only on lap 6. There's still 4 more laps after this. This is a long race. But this will set up this particular series being completed tomorrow. So this is the last race of today. So after this, I'll do a quick summary of what I've done and what's coming up. Can we smash that 129? No is the answer. Wasn't even faster than the last time. That's crazy. Maybe it's better to skip then. Can we get this one right? Surely that was better. Come on. Let's bring it home. $129.7, so he was quicker. Got 3 laps to go. I'm 1,600 yards ahead. I'm not seeing at the moment any back markers, but is there a possibility I could catch? Yes, there is. There we go. And we're slightly off track. Not to worry. Another back marker. Doesn't look I'm going to do any better than 129 though. No, another 130. 2 more laps. Let's see what we can do. There we go. Another back marker passed. I'm 2,000 yards ahead. I've only got 2 laps left to go. This is a long, long race. Whoops. Another back marker passed, coming into the last lap. So another 130. 2,100 yards ahead. See a back marker ahead as well. Final lap in a 10-lap race, and I'm 2,400 yards ahead. Oh, there we go. I've lost it. Shame. That would have been a really good lap. Not to worry. So there we go. 15 minutes to complete that race. Obviously, the car will need servicing after this. And that's the final car to race today. So that's coming up to 1 hour 50 minutes. We've been racing. Not going to be able to get any further, but I reckon tomorrow I will be able to complete that series. Still quite a bit of work to do on the Morgan Plus 6 and the McLaren MP4/4. But never mind. In addition, on season 2, I've taken the Italian Menagerie as far as I can. Without applying any upgrades, I can't race in any of the remaining cups, of which there are 4. And I'm not going to be spending any gold. So I've taken that as far as I can. So that's the road collection side. I'm still showing at 73%. And then on the motorsport side, I have now unlocked the F1 Reloaded. But I'm not going to apply any upgrades. So I'm not going to get any further than 122.8. And it looks to me like I would actually have to apply quite a few upgrades. And that might be something that I do when the next version comes out. But all I'm going to do tomorrow is race the head-to-head, and that's as far as I'll go in that series as well. But the good news is that my target for today was to get to 420, which would mean that's 70 gold per day. I've actually got to 451, so that's not a bad day's racing. W. Corey goes GG. I don't know what that means, but welcome along. Thank you for joining. I am now just wrapping up. So there will be another stream tomorrow round about the same time. And I'll be effectively doing part 5 of this multiple series in terms of racing. But what I expect to happen tomorrow is, fingers crossed, I will complete the McLaren Artura exclusive series, but I will race in the other series as well. So that'll be tomorrow's stream. So there we go. So that brings an end to this stream. As I said, there will be one tomorrow. So all that it remains for me to do is obviously wish you a very good rest of the day. I hope you have a good weekend, and I hope to see you again tomorrow. So thank you and goodbye.